This is Starcade, TV's first video arcade game show, and today's show is special. We'd like you to meet 4 Starcade champions. First, here's Jeffrey Yee. Here's Shantelle Gaynor. Here's Gianoli. And here's Gary Lupher. All 4 of these Starcaders are back again to compete on today's Starcade Invitational Tournament. And now, here's your host for Starcade, Jeff Edwards.
All right, thank you very much. Nice studio audience here on this very special day. Welcome to one of these special days in Starcade when we find out who is the champion among champions. We have with us today 4 Starcaders who have already played and won on previous Starcade shows, and they're back to compete against each other, and one of them is going to win this. All right, Starcaders, it's good to have you all back. Now, before the show, we matched you up at random to see who would be the opponents in today's 2 matches. The winners of each match will go on to play each other for the championship. So, Kevin, tell us who the first 2 players are.
Jeff, our first 2 players today are Gary and Shantelle.
All right, that means that Jeffrey and Donald, you can go off stage. We'll be back with you in a little while, and we'll play the second match after you come back. Right now, though, it's Shantelle and Gary. 2 of you shake hands, please. Get ready to go play Starcade. Here we go. Over to the podiums. Now, before we get to the competition, I want to tell you that each of our players has had a chance to choose one of today's games. And Kevin, if you will, tell us what games they've chosen.
Jeff, our first game today was picked by Donald. It is Star Trek, a bold mission to go where no man has gone before. Next one was picked by Jeffrey, Crystal Castles, a fantasy land with gem-lined streets. Gary picked Galaga, a spacey battle. Shantelle picked Bubbles, a greased-up mess to clean up. Finally, it's Arabian, a chic on a ship, and that's the game that I picked to find out just how good these Starcaders are. Jeff?
Okay, Kev, thanks. Those are today's 5 games, and as Kevin told us, Shantelle, you chose Bubbles. Gary, you chose Galaga. Obviously, those are the games you'd like to play at some point today, but you've also had a chance to play the other games on today's show. Now, right now, we're going to show you the playing field of a video game on our Name the Game board. The first one to buzz in and identify it correctly chooses the first game to be played, so if you're ready, put your hands on the buzzers and name this game. Shantelle.
Berserk.
Berserk is right. Good for you.
All right.
And that means, Shantelle, you have the advantage. Which of today's Starcade games would you like to play?
Bubbles.
Bubbles. I thought you might say that. Bubbles it is. Kevin, tell us how to play Bubbles.
Watch out, this is a messy one. There's crumbs, ants, and greasies, and there's just you to clean them up. Stay away from the brushes and sponges until your bubble has a mouth. Score big by grabbing the broom and then sweeping up the cockroach. Shantelle, this is a fine mess you've gotten yourself into.
Well, Shantelle, I know that Bubbles is your game. That's the one you wanted. What's your highest score in Bubbles?
100,000.
Whoa. I'll tell you, that's a pretty high score. Gary, you may be in a little bit of trouble on Bubbles, so you better listen to some hints I'm going to give Shantelle. Now, I know you know how to play this game, but in 30 seconds, it's a little bit different. So if the drain turns green, if I were playing it, I'd get right down the drain. But I'd remember that when the clean lady comes out, she gets worth more and more points the longer she's out, right?
Right.
Okay, if the bubble gets the clean lady's broom, you can go and get a roach and pick up another 1,000 points. You ready to go?
Yes.
Good luck. You have 30 seconds. Get ready, get set, play. Oh, a brush got you right off. 25 seconds to play. There you go. Doing great. There's the cleaning lady. Pick her up at 650 points. Here comes the roach. Watch out for that. Good. It's green. Oh, roach got you. Couldn't get down to the green. That's tough. Green. Good move. 5 seconds. Will there be time for more points? Let's find out. Yes, a couple more points. 9,400 in 30 seconds. Shantelle, way to go, my dear. That's very good. You head on back. Gary's going to come down and see what he can do on Bubbles. Well, Bubbles was the game that Shantelle picked. How good are you in Bubbles, Gary?
14,000.
Yeah, you're not too confident of this. Well, you heard the hints that I gave to her.
Yes.
Okay, Gary, you'll have 30 seconds. Turn around. We wish you good luck. Get ready. Get set. Play. There's your old bubble. Doing fine. There's the cleaning lady. Picked her up at 500. Another one coming up. Here we go. Good. Good. Got a mouth. You can hit the brushes. 9 seconds. Good move. 14,300, Gary. You beat her at her own game. We're going to be back in a minute to recap the scores and see who gets to choose the next game on this Starcade Invitational. Stay with us. Nice play.
The runner-up finalist on today's Starcade Invitational Tournament will receive ColecoVision, the home video arcade system with effects just like in the arcade. Your vision is our vision, ColecoVision from Coleco. And for the grand prize winner, RB5X, the intelligent robot. It's the perfect multi-purpose programmable home appliance. It learns from its experiences, moves under its own power, it can talk and even fetch the paper. Available from RB Robot Corporation, Golden, Colorado. And now back to Starcade with Jeff Edwards.
Okay, Kev, thank you very much. Well, some nice prizes. We'll get back to our gameplay in just a minute, but first let's meet our two players and say hello to them and find out a little bit about them. Gary, how you doing?
Hi.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I like to be here. It's my favorite game show.
Oh, good, thank you.
And I like to play games.
Well, games are your hobby then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And school.
Okay, Gary, nice to meet you. Shantelle, how about you? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I like to play video games.
I can tell that.
And when I grow up, I hope to be a brain surgeon.
How would you like to have a brain surgeon who's playing with a joystick? Well, oh, never mind. We won't even think about that. Okay, let's take a look at the scores in the first game and see how we are after old Bubbles. Gary, you have a total score of 14,300. Shantelle, you have 9,400. So, Gary, you're in the lead. Of course, there's still one more game to be played, and the total points scored on both games will determine who goes on to play for the championship. So if you're ready, put your hands on the buzzers, and we'll go to the name of the game board. What is the name of this game? Shantelle.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong is right. And you get the advantage again. You get to pick the next game. What'll we play?
Star Trek.
Star Trek. I noticed you stayed away from Gary's favorite Galaga, and I don't blame you for that. Star Trek's the game, and Kevin will tell us about it.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Command the Starship Enterprise on a Star Trek adventure. Your mission is to seek out and destroy Nomad and his gang of Klingon ships. The dangers are many in the game of Star Trek.
Well, Shantelle, you picked Star Trek. Now, I noticed you stayed away from Gary's favorite game, Galaga, which is a smart move, I think. Why? What was it about Star Trek that you liked?
I like it because I can get many points on it.
Ah, you're a good Star Trek player?
Sorta.
Okay, now, you know in 30 seconds, and Gary, you want to listen to this too, there's not a lot of time. So maybe if you don't dock at all, because you don't get any points for docking, you do a little better and get a little more points, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good luck to you, Shantelle. Ready? Get set. Play.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
30 seconds. Docked at the base. 20 seconds to go. Oh, look out. Right behind you. There, you got that one. 10 seconds. Look out behind you. Oh, they got you, Shantelle. I think that's going to do it. Yes. Oh, my gosh. 75 points. I think you had a little trouble with Star Trek, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, sometimes that happens. You go on back, and Gary's going to come on down here. Well, Gary, Shantelle picked Star Trek and had a little bit of trouble. How do you think you're going to do?
Pretty good, I think.
You like this game?
Yes.
All right, let's see what happens. You have 30 seconds. Get ready, get set, play. Look out behind you there. Seconds. Oh, no. Oh, you got got killed and you didn't get any points. My gosh, I don't know what happened. Come on back, Gary. That may not be your best game. I think old Star Trek confused both of you, but you both have had a chance to play 2 games, and we're going to total up the scores from both games to see which one of you gets on to the final competition at the end of the show. So, Gary, your total score is 14,300. Shantelle, you have 9,475. Gary, you win. And that means, Gary, you're going to get a chance to play the winner of our other match for the fabulous RB5X robot. And Shantelle, little tough luck for you. Sorry you didn't win, but everybody here is a champion today, and we do have a nice parting gift for you, okay? All right, you ask Kevin for it. Say, Kevin, what's my gift?
What's my gift?
That's it.
Shantelle, it's a collector's library of records from the company that brings all the great recordings together. This grand collection is from the country sounds to the top 40 hits. They're all together from K-Tel, the music leader.
Okay, Shantelle, nice to see you, my love. Take care of yourself. Gary, congratulations to you. And we'll be back with our next 2 champions right after this. Okay, welcome back, Jeffrey and Donald. We're ready to go. Donald, I understand your game that you chose is Star Trek.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and Jeffrey, your game was?
Crystal Castle.
Now, if you're the Pac-Man champion, why didn't you pick Pac-Man?
You don't get a lot of points on it. It's slow points.
So Crystal Castles is what you wanted? You got it. Both of these games can still be played because on these special shows, our champions can play any game of their choice, even if it's already been played earlier in the show. The choice is yours. So if you're ready, get your hands on your buzzers. We'll go to the name of the game question. Take a look at our screens, and what's the name of this game? Donald?
Millipede.
Millipede is right. Good for you, Donald. That means you have the advantage, and you get to pick our first game. What will it be?
Star Trek.
Star Trek, I figured it would be. Kevin, tell us about Star Trek.
Donald, your mission is to command the Starship Enterprise on a Star Trek adventure. Seek out and destroy Nomad and his gang of Klingon ships. The dangers are many in the game of Star Trek.
Well, you ready to go, Captain?
Sure am.
Okay, just in 30 seconds, that's all you have. Probably, and Jeffrey, you might want to pay attention to this too, probably a waste of time to doctors. You don't get any points for that. You ready?
Ready.
Here we go. 30 seconds. Ready, get set, play. Here we go. Good shot. Well, this is Donald's game. 25 seconds to go into the next sector.
Entering sector.
Here he is.
1.2.
Good use of the photon. 10 seconds to play.
Entering
Next sector.
1.3.
5,825. Congratulations to you, Donald. 5,825. You head back. Here comes Jeffrey. And Jeffrey, he picked, turn around a second, Jeff. I want to talk to you. He picked Star Trek. How do you feel about Star Trek?
Okay.
Okay, all right. You have 30 seconds like he did. Get ready, get set, play. That takes care of that sector. 25 seconds to play into the next sector.
Entering sector 1.2.
Good. Got him. 13 seconds, doing fine.
Entering sector 1.3.
And you got the bonus, 9,825. Okay, Jeff, head on back. We'll total up the scores. Nice play to both of you, and we'll see now what we have. Jeffrey, you have a score of 9,825. Donald, you have 5,825. Jeff got the bonus there. There's still one more game to be played, and as you know, the total high score in both games goes to the finals to play for our grand prize. So if you're ready for the name of the game board, put your hands on your buzzers, take a look, and what is this game? Yes, Jeff.
Robotron.
Robotron is right. Donald, you may be in some trouble because Jeff gets to pick the game. What are we going to play, Jeffrey?
Galaga.
Galaga. You surprised me. Okay, Galaga it is. Kevin, how did we play Galaga?
It's a spacey battle with the Galaga fleet, masters of the universe. And do you stand a chance against their band of bees and bats out to cut your space journey short? Fire on these out-of-this-world insects for points while avoiding Galaga's tractor beam that pulls you in and forces you to call up more ships. free the captured ship for double the firepower against this formidable foe. Be cunning and clever, and you can be victorious against Galaga.
Jeff, your favorite game was Crystal Castles. Why'd you pick Galaga?
I'll just try Galaga.
Don't give me that. I know why you did it. I bet you did it because you know it's not a high-scoring game. And also, that takes it away from Gary, which is his favorite game, in case you play him for the championship. Is that right?
I don't know.
Okay, you're pretty sly there, young man. Turn around. You have 30 seconds for Galaga. Get ready. Get set. Play. 20 seconds. Look out. 9. 4,600, Jeff. Congratulations. Nice play. You head on back, and here comes Donald. Donald, you got your work cut out for you. He got 4,600 points. How do you feel about Galaga?
Hard game.
About the only chance you have, if you want to take it, is get your fighter captured by the tractor beam, free it, and then get double points. We'll see what happens. Here we go. 30 seconds to play. Ready, get set, play. And here goes Donald. Good shooting. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 4,330. Head on back, Donald. Now comes time to total up all the scores, and we'll find out who our champion of this round is. So, Jeffrey, you have a grand total of 14,425. Donald, you have 10,155. Jeffrey's our champion. Jeffrey, nice play. And Donald, that means we have to say goodbye to you, but Kevin has a nice prize for you. And Kevin, would you tell him what it is, please?
It's the BeamScope 2. Doubles the size of your TV screen and makes playing video games twice as much fun. It has exceptional color, it installs without tools, and it's affordably priced. BeamScope 2 from International Marketing Services Incorporated.
And Jeffrey, it looks like you against Gary for the robot right after these words.
Some of our contestants and some members of the studio audience will receive Trigger Command, the joystick making America trigger happy. Comfort, pistol grip, and trigger action, the thumbless approach to higher scores, the Trigger Command joystick from Electra Concepts. And Zonix video games with the exclusive double ender, 2 amazing games on 1 cartridge, multiple screens and unbelievable graphics. Zonix new cartridges, Spikes Peak and Ghost Manor. Zonix, more fun for the price of 1. And now, it's time to find out who's number 1 on today's Starcade Invitational. We started with 4 players. Only 2 remain. Jeffrey Yee and Gary Lupher. Each of them has eliminated an opponent and earned the right to play the final round for the championship. And here's Jeff Edwards.
Okay, Jeffrey and Gary, we wish both of you good luck. We have 2 games left unplayed. That's Crystal Castles and Arabian. Now, we're going to play the name of the game board to find out which one we're going to play. You ready? Hands on buzzers. Take a look at the board. What's the name of this game? Jeffrey.
Tax scan.
Tax scan is right. You got it. That means you picked the game we're going to play, Jeffrey. What will it be?
Crystal Castle.
Crystal Castles is the game we'll play. This time we're going to give you 60 seconds, a full minute to show us what you can do. And if you're ready, both of you, Kevin will tell us about Crystal Castles while we get ready to go over and play the game.
This is a fantasy land where you magically become Bentley Bear. You're on a trip through the Crystal Castles.
Okay, this is it, guys. We are going for the robot. You ready, Jeff?
Yes.
Okay, 60 seconds for this game. Get ready, get set, play. There's that 140,000. Jumps. Got the magic hat. Seconds left. Look out. Hey, you gotcha. Another one coming up. $15 seconds. Into the next level. Got the magic, got the honey. $157,952. Some blisters on the fingers, but nice play, Jeffrey. If you come down, Gary, you're coming up here. We're going for the robot, and we wish you good luck. You'll have 60 seconds to play. Ready, get set, play. Here we go. He got the 140,000. Off to level 3. For the bees. Playing great. Look out, all the bees got you. Okay, another one coming up. $25 seconds. Got the magic hat. Oh no, got trapped over there. 9 seconds. All right, nice play, Gary, but our champion is Jeffrey Yee. Jeffrey, you got yourself a robot. Congratulations to you. This is #1 champion here at Starcade. We have something nice for you, too. We have a ColecoVision for you. Nice to have you here. And thanks to you out there. We'll be back with another exciting Starcade's Championship show. More games, more excitement. This is Jeff Edwards, hoping all your troubles get zapped. Bye-bye.
This is Kevin McMahon speaking. Starcade is a JM production.